Hello, how are you doing? Can I just say I'm really feeling my lipstick today. I'm wearing MAC's Mocha. So now it's kind of like autumn time. I'm going for kind of more plummy shades, and I think I've got MAC Warm Soul on my cheeks, and it's just giving me that kind of autumn glow, and it looks like I've been outside on a walk when I actually haven't. I've just been freezing indoors. We've been trying to avoid putting on the heating in the house. I don't know if you know, but in the UK at the moment we're going through a massive energy price increase. Energy basically costs 2 or 3 times what it used to be like a year ago. So we don't put the heating on all day. We literally just blast the house, which we've just done. Hence I've been able to put on this kind of linen dress. And yeah, so it looks like I've been out for a walk, but actually I'm just cold. So yeah, I have got a new pair of shoes. I've got a pair of Jimmy's in, I've got a pair of Jimmy Choo's in. And does anyone ever keep all of their shoe boxes? I tend to get rid of them because they do take up a lot of space, but the Jimmy Choo shoe boxes are really, really lovely. And the seller for these shoes, they always come up trumps when it comes to packaging. So let me show you what I have got. We've got Jimmy Choo embossed paper, and then inside I have got a dust bag. There is also a little, what is it in here? Card care booklet. Okay, let's take them out and have a look. Goodness gracious me. Look at that. Let me take the tissue paper out. Let me take the other shoe out. Oh, they are lush. So these are the Jimmy Choo Bing shoes in the heel height 65. So these come in flats, and also I think the 100 mil or 100 mil. 10 centimetre, yeah, and 65. So I've got the kind of mid version heel height. These are such a beautiful pair of shoes. So these are technically mules because there's no back on them, and you have this strap across the centre which kind of keeps your foot in place. But look at that embellishment, look at those jewels. They're so sparkly, they're really clear, they are beautiful. Let me just have a look at them. They are really, really gorgeous. Now, I do love me a mule. I just find them so comfortable. I feel like stilettos sometimes kind of rub the back of my foot. So I like this as a more kind of carefree and more comfortable kind of option. But what I love about this Jimmy Choo Bing range is just how blingy dingy their shoes are. Let me show you the suede on here. So it's got really good movement to it. If you slide your finger across one way, the kind of suede stands up and then it comes back and flattens down. So that's a sign of a really nice suede. Suede shoes look so luxurious. So let me show you the branding. There is the Jimmy Choo branding on the inside. The detail on this strap, it's just so extra. You do have the main center kind of jewels in the middle, and there are 19 of them, and they're flanked by little jewels, smaller jewels either side. So they are bigger on the outside of the shoe, and then they get smaller as you come to the inside. I think about maybe 5-6 months ago, I got this nude patent pair. Let me tell you about the wear on them. They have worn so well. I've worn them out quite a lot, and I think because they're patent, I've got that patent finish, they're quite carefree, because I know if I get any marks on them or spill a bit of I don't know, red wine or whatever, I can just wipe it down with a baby wipes. None of my jewels have pinged off, which is a real sign of the quality. I like having a nude option, but I also now have the kind of little black dress, little black pair of shoes option, which I'm really, really thrilled about. Let me tell you about sizing. So I am a UK size 5, which is an EU 38, and that's the size that I got these in. I actually think that these shoes run small, so what I did this time was get them in a size up. These are a UK size 6, size 39, and I think the fit is just perfect. I feel like my foot maybe kind of hangs off the end a little bit, but with these they just sit really kind of nice and perfect, and there's no kind of issues with hanging off a cliff. How gorgeous do these look? I am so happy that I've got these in the black. They kind of give you a slightly kind of smarter feel. In terms of comfort, they are really comfortable because they're suede, they're a softer leather, and I do actually have quite a wide foot, but I'm not getting any pinching or any rubbing. I mean, you know, I haven't worn them long, but I don't get them with these ones, the patent ones, either. I do love the aesthetic of them. I love how they're kind of like a little princessy because you do have all of that embellishment, but not in a kind of really girly way. They're just really, really beautiful. Oh, I just love looking at them. I think they're gorgeous. In terms of sizing, these are perfect. So I'm glad that I have sized up. I like how my foot is kind of sitting at the back. As a size comparison, this is going true to size. My foot is kind of slightly hanging off the back there. That's not a vibe, don't like how that looks. Lucky actually that the shoe is nude, so I can kind of get away with it. This is the one size up, the black. That looks much better. Try not to fall over here as well. But yeah, definitely size up if you get these ones. And I think because black, it's kind of like a very neutral colour. You could wear it with a black dress like I am today. Trousers look really good, especially like leather look leggings. They look really good with this because I think where the pointedness of the toe here, it elongates your leg. Can you see what it's doing? It's really, really flattering. So if you like bougie designer shoes, then these are a really kind of sophisticated and classic option. I think I now want to try some Manolos. So I don't have any Manolo Barnicks. I really like the look of the Hangisis. I like the look of the Sarah Jessica Parker one, you know, those blue ones with a beautiful jewel at the front. Don't know where I would actually wear those, but because I've already got married, I could have had them as my wedding shoes because that's a really, really good idea. Another thing I highly recommend when you do get a pair of really beautiful shoes like this is to get them toe-peed. I think that's the right word. T-peed? Yeah, something like that. You get these rubber bases on them. So basically, the finish on here is just kind of like leather, and they can scratch really easily, and also they will wear down a lot. So to prolong the life of your Jimmy Choo Bings or any kind of bougie luxury designer shoe, definitely get them toe-peed. It's basically a rubber base that is added on, and which basically gives your shoes more longevity, gives them a bit more life, and it also adds grip. I think actually somewhere in here they do give you, yes, a spare set of toe heels, heel toes, is that what they're called? So if you do like wear these and run these down, you do have a spare set, so that always comes in handy. Okay, let me give these a quick once over. I think the shape of the shoe looks very good. As I said before, the crystals, the alignment, the sparkle factor, and the way that they have been stitched on looks very, very good. Also the edging on here is very flush, where the suede meets the kind of leather sole. It looks very, very neat. The soles of the shoe are leather and are very flush and look really good, as does the stamping of the Jimmy Choo London, made in Italy, and the numbers 39. Let's have a look at the branding on the footbed. They look good to me. I would make one small remark, and that is maybe there is an extra stitch at the bottom there where there probably shouldn't be. And one other flaw that I can see is that on here there is a slight glue mark on the heel bed just here. You're not going to be able to see that. No one's going to be able to see that because your foot is going to be there. And it's a very minor flaw. So yeah, I hope that you have found this review and unboxing interesting, helpful, useful. If you have, then please give me a follow and a DM on Instagram. My handle is Sammy Instagram, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel because it really helps me to grow, and I would love to have you as part of my little YouTube family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in my next one. Bye bye.